Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen here at Soul Magic Inspirations, and I'm here with another Twin Flame Soulmate reading for those of you in separation, no contact. And today we're going to be looking at Divine Masculine thoughts and actions versus Divine Feminine thoughts and actions. So we're going to look at some oracles, and then I'm going to finish off with the tarot. So I'm going to try a slightly different style of reading. I'd like to thank you all for your support. I really appreciate that. If you'd like to support me further, I have a Patreon page for just £3 a month. I have a deck shop, over 90 designs of tarot and oracle. And I also offer personal readings. All the links are in my description box down below. So thank you so much. I am going to be announcing very soon a new competition. So look out for that very soon. Okay, so we're going to start. We've got two piles, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. So we're going to start with the masculine's energy. So we're going to have a look at his thoughts right now. So this is for those of you in separation, no contact. You know, it'd be different for all of you how long you've been in separation and no contact, or how long you've actually been on this journey. So take what resonates for you. So we've got attachment, storm warning, healer of the ages, angel of balance, appreciation, doesn't look straight, victory, and the sun. Wow. So we've got attachment here. So I feel despite the time apart, despite the lack of talking, there is still this attachment between you. There is still, he's still feeling this connection, this attachment. And, you know, he's not been able to forget you. He's not been able to get you out of his mind. And, you know, I feel this is really drove him a bit crazy. And we got the storm warning there. So he could have been going through a lot in his life. He could have been going through very turbulent times in his life. Maybe karmic connections, karmic patterns and behaviours, unresolved karma, karmic imprints, something coming up in his life causing a storm. So, you know, I feel this is things that he's had to go through to do that release work, to realise that maybe he's not, you know, living the best life in where he's at right now. And things have been a bit up, you know, there's upheaval. There could be arguments or disagreements around him right now. He could be needing to change things around him in his life, people around him. And then we've got healer of the ages. So I feel that he's had to go through this healing. I feel maybe it was almost because of this things going on in his head and around him. He was more or less forced, I feel, by the divine to do this healing work. There could have been resistance there to do this healing work. But he is actually doing this work. He is working on himself, whether consciously or subconsciously. And we've got the angel of balance. So as he does this, he comes more into balance between his head and heart. He could have been very out of balance, this masculine. He could have been very much up in his head rather than in his heart space, rather than in his feelings. And I feel the healing that he's doing right now, and, you know, letting go maybe of past situations or people, is really helping him to come more into balance in his own energy. It could be, you know, letting go of a relationship. If he was in another relationship, it could be even moving home. It could be leaving a job. You know, it could be all different reasons. And yeah, as he's coming into balance, he's coming into balance with his head and heart. And he's really starting to appreciate what he had with the feminine. He's starting to come into that appreciation of what he did have with you, the person you are, the things that you did or said to him. And I feel that when you were with this person, they didn't appreciate that for who you were. And now we've got the victory card. So he wants victory here, wants to put things right. He wants to have a success. He feels that he's let himself down, he's let you down, by not honouring this connection, by not seeing you for who you are. And even if it's just coming forward to make an apology, as I say, we're going to look at that a bit later, what the actions might be. And we've got the sun here. So he wants to bring back the sun. He wants to be in a happier space in his life. He wants to feel happy, and he's been going through a difficult time. So I feel that he's really working on that, and he knows that he's responsible for his own happiness. And he wants to bring that back to this connection as well, and wants to bring the sun back into this connection. You've both been going through very difficult times. He wants to bring the sun back into this connection. So what else? Yeah, we got guilt. So I feel he's feeling a lot of guilt over the way he treated you, the things he said and did. Yeah, and he's releasing beliefs and patterns of behaviour, like I said, that kept him stuck, didn't help his soul's grow. So he's realised. So yeah, this masculine, is feeling a lot of guilt over what happened between you both in the past. And he does want to make amends. And he's doing that work on himself. So that is progress. We've got honesty. Yeah, he wants to be honest with with himself first and foremost. I feel he wasn't being honest with himself about his feelings for you, about how you made him feel, the connection. Okay, he was in denial, and he wants to be honest about who he is to himself, be open and honest with himself, and he wants to be open and honest with you and share his truth. So it does feel like he does want to come forward and share his truth here. And we've got trust. Yeah, he wants to rebuild that trust with you. He feels that, in your connection, the way he treated you led you to not trust him. I think he's realised that you're highly intuitive, that you picked up on unspoken energies, you felt things. And he wasn't connected at that point, but I do feel he's getting more and more connected to his intuition, and he's starting to listen to that more. And realises, that he's got a lot to do here to rebuild the trust between you. But I feel he does want to do that. Yeah, relationship. So he's realised that some of the people around him were not good for him. Maybe he had a lot of toxic people because he was in that energy, negative energy. And he wants to be around people that are, more positive. And he wants to reconnect with you, to rebuild this relationship with you. That's what I'm picking up here. Yeah, reflection. So as I said, he's reflecting on the way he treated you, the things that happened between you, and we've got a Master Angel number 33, so look that up there. So he's really been reflecting, not just on this situation, but a lot of things that happened in his life, a lot of situations that he's got into, disagreements or falling outs with people, really reflecting on his life and, maybe having a life review right now. And he's curious, he's curious about you, wants to know more about you. Maybe you didn't really get to know each other in a deep way. And it's the number 1 + 5, 6, which is the energy of love. So he has this love in his heart for you. And he was in denial of it for so long. And he wants to come forward and be honest. But he has this curiosity. He wants to know more about you. He's intrigued. He wants to find out. He wants to, really get to know you in a better way. And yeah, he really misses your sensuality. He enjoyed that if you were intimate together, he enjoyed that time together with you. You really had that, that soul connection, sensuality, that deep connection at the sacral chakra, the feminine center. And he really, you could have triggered each other's creativity. And he's really missing that aspect of being with you. So let's see what he wants to say. So, my love, I have so much passion and desire for you, you set me aflame. So yeah, he's still feeling that in this time apart. And I'm feeling better mentally than I have for years. So he's been doing work on himself. So whether that has been to see a therapist, a healer, talking things out with himself. You know, I feel he's really been doing some inner work here. And it was love at first sight. I never told you this. So again, I feel he was very much in denial of these feelings, and he's admitting it to himself. Yeah, please trust me, believe in me. So he wants you to trust and believe in him, and he knows he's got to work on that with you. He wants a chance to work on that. And I want you to be mine, only mine. So yeah, he really does want the chance to be the one for you. You know, this is how he's feeling right now, or his thoughts on this situation. So let's have a look at the thoughts of the Divine Masculine. Will he take any action? What action might he take in the near future? Thoughts and actions of Divine Masculine. Thoughts and actions of Divine Masculine. Thoughts and actions of Divine Masculine. The highest line love. Yeah, we've got Eight of Swords reversed, so he's actually getting out of his head. As I said, he's coming into balance with his heart space. So he was overthinking a lot of things. Yeah, and he wants to come forward, the Knight of Cups. He wants to come forward with a loving, passionate, fun energy, and offer you this, What thoughts and actions are Divine Masculine? Yeah, you know, he realised with the Four of Cups, this was a missed opportunity. This was a loss. And he's in regret over that now. I'm feeling guilt about that. Yeah, he wants to celebrate with you. He wants to take you out. He wants to romance you. He wants to be in those fun energies with you. What actions and thoughts of Divine Masculine? Yeah, again, he realised this. He wasn't giving to this situation. He was holding on to his emotions. He wasn't being generous with you. He wasn't giving to the situation in the way that you were, Divine Feminine. Yeah, he's really tapping into his intuition. This is the High Priestess. So he's starting to tap into that more and more. And as he does this, he's going to really be more confident in his feelings. Yeah, we've got the Magician energy. So he's manifesting this reconnection. He's working on his manifestation to really bring this back, you know, to come back into your life. Yeah, look at that, Six of Cups. So he wants to reconcile with you. He does want to reconcile. Wow, and he sees you as a star. And you've both been doing healing. He's been doing healing, you've been doing healing. And you're his wish fulfillment. Wow. Yeah, the Lovers. He sees you as his soulmate or twin flame. So yeah, he is going to take action towards you. So let's get some final guidance. And then we're going to go to the feminine energy. Some guidance for the masculine. Yeah, release work. What do you need to release? So he is releasing, I feel. Yeah, powerful change. So we've got the eclipse energy there. We're coming up to eclipse season in October. So you could expect this change around the eclipses, okay? Yeah, don't let the past hold you back. So he doesn't want this to come between you, okay? And you're very close to achieving your goals. So he's determined to really achieve this reconnection. And he's surrendering. He's not trying to control anything. And I feel that he was very much control energy. And we've got the energies gaining momentum. So yes, things are starting to move forward here. So just have faith, trust and belief in this. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. So we're going to clear the deck and we're going to get the feminine energy. Love and blessings. Hello there, we're back with the Divine Feminine energies. So thoughts and future actions of the feminine, the Divine Feminine, for those in separation, no contact. So let's have a look. So we've got man holding a coin. So I do feel the Divine Masculine is heavily on your mind right now. And also I feel a lot of you are focusing on work right now as well. You could be really focusing on work. But the sun in the background, I feel maybe you could be picking up that there is going to be movement. You could be picking that up in your intuition and the thinking man. So again, very much on your mind. You see this person is very much up in the head, someone very logical, very intelligent, but maybe somebody not in their feelings, as, was proved to you. And we've got hostilities reversed. So, you want to put an end to this conflict between you, this separation. You want this to end, but you know that you have to be in that receptive energy. You don't want to be the one chasing. You're in that receptive energy. I feel you're working on coming into that receptive energy, to be open to that, to receiving the masculine that does take action. And we got anxiety reversed here. So I feel as well that you could have been very anxious about this connection, about life in general. And again, I feel you've been doing work on yourself, healing, taking action, taking charge of your own life. And, you're coming out of that anxious phase. And we got the fifth chakra here, which is the throat chakra. So I feel that you've really been working on your throat chakra, really wanting to clear that, to be able to communicate clearly, to be authentic, to speak your truth. And you're open to communication from this person. But you're in that receptive energy, with the goddess of the moon. This is the divine feminine energy. This is you being in your power, not taking action, allowing this person to come forward. And we got 2 7s, 4 3 7, and 5 2 7, 7 7. So look that up there. And we got an 11 there. So yeah, you're in your feminine energy. You're receptive. You're very connected to the moon energies, to your intuition, to your high self. And you are just following your own inner guidance right now. Yeah, daughter spirit. So you're very connected, and we've got 5 energy there. So you're coming in, you're becoming more peaceful in yourself. As I said, you're coming out of anxiety, coming out of worry. The divine masculine is heavily on your mind right now, but you're accepting guidance from spirit. You're connecting to spirit. You're following your own inner guidance right now, and trusting in your own intuition, and trusting in your guidance, and just allowing things to be as they are right now, and not trying to take action, not being the masculine energy, just sitting there in the feminine energy. And we've got regret. I know that I cannot change the past, so I feel you've got regret over the way you allowed things to happen between the two of you. You accepted, less than good behaviour from the masculine. Maybe you were somebody that just allowed them to come in and out of your life, like the player energy. You just accepted it. You were a people pleaser. You just wanted them to be happy. You didn't think of your own needs. You put your own needs aside, and you allowed this to carry on maybe longer than it should have done in this situation. So you have regret over that, but you cannot change it, and you've learned from that very heavily, I feel. And you have forgiveness in your heart. You've been working on forgiveness, and you're letting go of any resentment. You don't want to be in that energy. You're not bitter. I feel you're working on that. You're forgiving yourself, and you're forgiving your masculine. So you're in that forgiving, loving energy. This is something you've been working on right now. But I feel that the masculine is not sure how you will accept them. But you want success in your life. There is no greater goal than love. So for divine feminines, you want that loving relationship, but it's got to be that equal loving relationship. You know that you're worthy. You're coming into that energy, or you're in that energy of self-love. You know that you deserve the best for yourself and nothing less, and you deserve a mutual love. And you're loving yourself right now, so you're giving that love to you, whereas before you gave it out to other people who didn't reciprocate it, and it drained you. And we've got abundance. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. So yeah, this is what you're doing right now. You're focusing on yourself, focusing on your life, focusing on your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, to manifest this abundance in your life in all areas, financially, in love, in creativity, in home, family, whatever that means for you. So you're working on manifesting this for yourself. You're not relying or leaving it to anyone else. You're taking, you know, responsibility for your own life. And we've got, sorry, that was upside down. We've got connection here. So you do feel this connection still with your masculine. As I said at the beginning, he's heavily on your mind. Even if this person didn't acknowledge this connection or denied there was a connection, you know that there is a connection and you still feel it strongly even in this time apart. And it can be difficult sometimes to feel that. Yeah, you feel this soul. So I feel the two go together, this soul connection with this person. I feel when you met them, you felt that. I mean, through the eyes, I feel, they say the eyes are the window to the soul. I feel through the eye connection, you felt this soul connection. And again, it could have been on a subconscious level. You may not have even been aware that you were connected at the soul at that point. But I think you came into that realization. And transparency, you know, you want this honesty. We've got another 7. So we've got 3 7s, which is a beautiful number, angel number. So check that out. So yeah, transparency, you want to be transparent. You want to be open and honest with your feelings, with the person that you're with. And maybe you were with your masculine and you were rejected, but it hasn't stopped you from living your authenticity. You want to be authentic in your life and open and honest with people and open and honest in relationships. And you want that intimacy with somebody. You know, you're missing that intimacy. And you want that intimacy, but it's got to be authentic. It's got to be, you know, positive. Something that means something. You know, that deep soul intimacy, that deep connection. That's what you're holding out for. That's what you know you're deserving. That's what you know you're worthy of. So what do you want to say? Remembering those times with your happiest memories. So obviously some times you had with them were really beautiful and a beautiful experience. You drive me wild with desire. So again, there's still that passion there between you. You're in my dreams every night. I desire to have you in my bed. So there's still a lot of passion and desire between you. But obviously there's love. Sometimes it feels like I'm obsessed with you. So again, as I said at the beginning, the divine masculine could be heavily on your mind right now. I mean, maybe you had a break where you weren't thinking about them and then suddenly they're back on your mind again and you're really rethinking this again. And I feel there's a lot of energies in the world. You know, there's a lot of changes happening astrologically and on the 3D level and energetically. And as we, you know, all change and raise our vibration, if you're sensitive and empathetic and intuitive, you will pick up on these energies. And I feel that you could be sensing a change in your masculine's energy. I'm so excited about seeing you again and I cannot wait. So again, I feel you're picking up on that energy that you may hear from this person, that they do want to reach out to you. So let's get the tarot. So thoughts of divine feminine, and I'm using the good tarot, and any actions. Thoughts of the divine feminine and any actions. Yeah, we've got the 8 of water reverse. So again, I feel you do want that reunion. You want to come back together with this person. You know, like the masculine does. And we've got 8 of earth. So you're focusing on your creativity, your finances. You're working hard to bring in that stability and working on that creative aspect. And we've got messenger of fire. So I feel that you're hoping for a message. I don't think you're going to reach out. You know, the divine feminine should be in that receptive energy. Yeah, we've got ace of water. You're wanting a brand new beginning in this connection. You're wanting a brand new beginning. You're wanting that offer. Yeah, you want it to lead. 10 of water. You want a loving relationship with this person. And your impatience energy. Not impatient. You're in your patience right now. So you've had to learn patience in your life around this situation. And we got 10 of earth and we saw that's the abundant card. You know, that is home, you know, a relationship, home, family, financial stability and abundance. And this is what you're bringing in. This is what you want for yourself. You know you're worthy. You know you're deserving of this. Yeah, and you want that balanced connection. The 6 of earth talks about balance, you know, that give and take energy. And you want justice here. You want justice in this connection. And you want this loving connection with your divine masculine. Anything else? Yeah, Page of Water. So you're hoping for reaching out, or you're sensing that. I don't think this is you reaching out. I feel that you are expecting a message from this person. You're picking up on that energy, I feel. So let's look at the guidance for the Divine Feminine. Guidance for the Divine Feminine right now. Yeah, we've got don't let pride get in your way. So, you know, despite what happened, you know, hear this person out if they come forward. Conclusions are within reach. Hear them out. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let, you know, let go of any resentment and forgive. And hear this person out. It doesn't mean to say you've got to be back with them, but hear them out. Hear what they have to say. Guidance for Divine Feminine. Yeah, nothing's set in stone. Nothing is solidified as such. So anything could happen. And know that you're good enough. You're worthy. You're deserving. I feel you're coming into that. And you are loved. You and your loved ones are safe. Your guides and angels want you to know that you are safe. And communication is key, which I know that you are quite aware of that. Okay. Very much aware of that. And the answers that you need are coming. So yeah, full moon in Gemini. And as I said, we just had that blue moon. So that is like a blue moon. So that could be a significant omen for somebody. And also the eclipse season is coming up very soon, as I say. And that could be significant in these connections as well. So hope that resonates. Love to hear your comments. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Take care.